Hey guys, Dino Vinyl Times, carrying on with the vinyl update so far. So, yeah, picked up a copy of Joshua Tree by U2. Not a huge fan of U2, I must admit, but I really do like Joshua Tree. It's a great album. I've had it on CD for a fair few years, and just thought I saw this and I'll pick it up. It's a nice gatefold, UK press. Yeah, just nice. I know a lot of you guys out there are probably aware of this and got it, so I won't ramble on about that one. Next up, quite happy to get this. This was Donovan's Universal Soldier on Marble Arch. Not an official release by Donovan, but just nice, yeah. On flip back, I've got a lot of this Marble Arch releases. But I don't, as I say, they're not official releases by any stretch. I think they're just sort of compilations and best of. But it was quite nice. Good quality, just in good condition, I should say. I've got a few albums by Donovan now, and yeah, that was just pretty cool to get. I really like Universal Soldier. I think it's a great song. So, next up, I won't get this out of this thing. It's in these horrible thick plastic. I hate them. They're like from the, I don't know when they were from the 80s or like the 70s or what, but they're in these horrible thick things, and they stick. They just like horrible sticky things. I should take them out, and I don't know why I didn't take this one out. Can't get that bloody thing out. I hate them. I really detest these things. See, look, I can't even get the bloody thing out properly. Come on, Johnny. Right, there you go. So yeah, Johnny Cash, Rough Cut, King of Country Music. Again, just unofficial release on Contour, I believe. Yeah, obviously originally released on Sun Recordings. I got a fair bit of Johnny Cash now. It would be nice to get some of his more original stuff instead of a lot of these sort of compilation albums that you see knocking around. But this had a few songs on it that I didn't have, so I picked it up. I'm gonna try and have a go at taking that sticker off, but we'll see how we get on with that. But yeah, it was alright. That was again charity shop finds. Another one of these horrible covers, but this one should come out fairly easy. Yeah. This was pretty cool to find. I found this in an antique shop the other day. This is Buddy Holly. That'll Be the Day on mono. It's really cool, actually. Like you probably see, I've started to get a bit of Buddy Holly now. So that was just nice to get that in a nice condition. Say it's on. I think it says Ace of Hearts, so it's on the Ace of Hearts label, but I think it's a subsidiary of Decca, from what I'm aware. Yeah, originally recorded in America by Decca Recordings, so yeah, and then put on this Ace of Hearts label for the UK release. It does have what looks like a fairly nasty scratch in there, but I haven't had a chance to play it through yet. But I did pick this up fairly cheap, so I'm not too worried about if it does have a little scratch on it or a little skip or a jump. Just a nice record to have. Like I said, I'm kind of collecting a lot of Buddy Holly at the moment, that kind of era of music. I'm kind of enjoying it, so that was nice to get. Next one, already had it. I already have this, but I picked it up again. Searchers, Needles and Pins. Again, I found it in a charity shop. Dirt cheap. It's on the Hallmark label again, not an official release. But I have it again, just doubled up because it was in nice condition. The same with the next one, because I found them right next to each other. This is another Hallmark release for... sorry, not Hallmark. Sorry, that was Hallmark, this is Marble Arch. I already have this again. This is Searchers, Smash Hits on Marble Arch. Nice flip back. Yeah, it was alright. Like I say, I've already got it. But actually, some of the songs on there are great, so... and I don't have two... as you can see, I have one of the original Searchers. I'm still missing the first one. So that'd be pretty cool to get hold of as well. But yeah, that's that one. Next up, after I found Leonard Cohen's first album, I managed to get hold of his greatest hits as well. So obviously, it was nice to get hold of his greatest hits. Like I said, I really did quite like Well, I do quite like Leonard Cohen now. I'm literally only just started to listen to him the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I quite like it. I must admit. So that was nice to get. Now the next one, I'm going to put my hands up. I didn't know anything about this guy. I'd seen a lot of people on the Facebook talk about him and how great he was and what he was all about. I'd never heard of the guy, never heard of his music, didn't know any connections or whatever. And in a shop, I saw 2 of his albums, and they were going cheap. Well, what I thought was cheap, because I didn't know if they were expensive or not, but they were a couple of quid each, and I bought them and I gambled on them, and I came home and then I looked and researched him, and yeah, of course, it's Cale, which I must admit I didn't know nothing about. I didn't know anything about him, and now I do, and now now I'm aware of who he is and what he's done, and what a great musician he is apparently. So yeah, I picked these up. This is Oki, whatever you want to call it. I think this is his 3rd album. But yeah, this is really cool. It's hailstoning outside now. Beautiful British weather that we have. So yeah, this is pretty cool on A&M Records. What year is this? This was 1974. Yeah, I really haven't had a chance to listen to much of this album yet. Oki, I've been listening to the other one, which I'll show in a second. But yeah, I didn't know much about Cale, I have to be honest. This is definitely somebody that I've found out about since being in the VC. So yeah, that was pretty cool to get hold of. Nice copy of that. And then this, oh come on. Again, Naturally by Cale. This is really cool to get as well. I mean, I just found them together, both of them. I'd seen this posted, I've seen people talk about it and rave about it, and this is the one I actually saw first, and I thought, I recognise the album, it's cheap, I'll grab hold of it and give it a spin. And yeah, I'm really impressed, really impressed with Cale, and I always thought, like I said, I just didn't know who he was, didn't know anything about him, and now I certainly do, and his connection with Clapton, and all the things he's gone on to do. But yeah, this is really good. I'm really enjoying this. So I will definitely be looking out for some more Cale. I've given this quite a few spins. But yeah, it's nice. And this is on, what label is this? I think it's on A&M as well. Yeah, on A&A Gold label. Oh, you can see on that side. Gold Records there, and that was from 72. So yeah, that was really cool to find. I found these in Tetbury, which is just up the road in Gloucester. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh, that's not going to go back in properly, so I'll leave that for a second. Next up, another Buddy Holly Greatest Hits. This is on mono, so it's a nice sort of mono press. This is pretty beat up. It's all split, torn. The vinyl. Vinyl's okay. It's on the Coral label, which is again is a subsidiary of Decca, I believe. On mono. That was pretty cool. So nice to get that. Add to the Buddy Holly collection. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Now this next one, again, I'm not a huge fan, but when I saw it, I just thought, well, that might be worth a pickup. This is Frank Sinatra's His Greatest Years, and this is a triple gatefold album, or triple LP. Really nice, actually, really good condition. Yeah. I think this is all I'm ever going to need of Sinatra. I don't think I'll need to go out and buy anything else of his. This has got everything, I believe. Yeah, so this is on EMI. It's on Capitol, distributed by EMI. But really nice, just a really nice sort of triple gatefold. All his hits. Yeah, pretty cool. Next up, this is another double. But this is a better condition one, so I'll be sort of replacing this one. This is the Best of the Beach Boys on mono. I already have this, but I saw it again, and yeah, so that'd be cool. So I can send this out, or send my other one out to for some BCLT. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Now this next album I was super fucking happy to get, really happy to get, because it just reminds me of me growing up and my childhood in the early 90s. This is the Lightning Siege Jollification, which I absolutely love, just a great album. I've had this on CD since the day it came out. I actually did my GCSE art project on this album and tried to recreate it in many different ways and forms within art, and made a complete mess of it, but and hence why I don't do art. But yeah, just a great album. I loved it, all the songs on there, Perfect, Lucky You, Why, which I think is a great tune, Telling Tales, the last one, brilliant. Just nice to find. I found this for £3, and to get it for £3 was a bit of a bargain, because this can go for some good money as well. Nice sort of pictured in the sleeve as well with the lyrics on the back, and the vinyl is in mint condition. I've played this loads since I've had it because it just brings back so many good memories for me, being a youngster. But yeah, brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Happy days. The only problem was that somebody actually wrote £3 on the corner of it, so a bit annoying. But yeah, this is on Epic, by the way. Sorry, but this is brilliant. I was well happy to get that. Yeah, just say it takes me back to my childhood. Really great album. Now the next one I was super stoked to get. As you'll see, a lot as it goes on, the stokedness goes up. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I've been trying to find this album for quite a while. This is the band. Nice gatefold. The band. But people say this is like, well, I've seen this in pictures on the internet or and eBay and places like that, and Discogs and other places, and it looks brown. But to me, that's black. So that's a black cover. But I don't know. Maybe it's just my eyes. But anyway, that's by the by, because the music's just great. I've just started to get into the band. I knew their bigger hits, but I didn't really know anything else about them. I didn't know hardly anything about them. And then I watched a documentary the other day, which was on BBC4, which was really interesting. Just talking about where they come from and their influences, and the sort of southern states of America influences that they have. Just amazing sound, and I just really dig this. And yeah, I'll be definitely looking out for some more of their stuff. But yeah, to get this, and I got this for about £6 again. Yeah, super happy to get that. It's a really good condition actually. There's a few bit of shelf wear on that, but it's quite nice. The label is on Capital 1969. Yeah, just really enjoying it. I put it straight on my iPod as well. Not my iPod, on my iPhone. So I'm listening to it on there as well. But yeah, it's really cool. Really happy to get that. Mayboy's voice, Leave On, I think that's how you say it. His voice is just amazing. Unfortunately, if I might be right in saying he's just died or died last year. But yeah, great voice. And I'm really into this band at the moment. Been spinning this a lot. Next up, again, not a huge fan of Elton John. This is a Madam Across the Water. I had this once already and I gave it away. Again, I just picked this up because it was in a bag. The woman, I went to a charity shop, she went, it's 3 for £1, and so I just picked it up with the other two. But it has the book in it. I mean, it's not like I don't like it, but I'm just not a massive Elton John fan. Tiny Dancer's on there. That's about all I'm really interested in. That's about all I know on it. Yeah, so I picked that up. I'm not really that fussed of it. Yeah, it is what it is. I know there are other people out there that really rate this album. Maybe I should give it another chance, give it another go, another couple more spins. But yeah, well, that's that. Along the lines of the band, I started listening to, on Spotify, it recommended listening to some Blood, Sweat and Tears, so I looked at them as well. I didn't really know too much about this band either. Again, I still don't really know too much about this band. Nice gatefold on that one, and a sort of envelope type sleeve. This is on CBS as well from 1968. I think the Spinning Wheel was the track they had, the big one. Kind of fairly sort of, you could say a little bit rock jazz rock, whatever you want to call it. If that's the case, I really don't know too much about these, so somebody, if you know, you could fill me in. That'd be cool. But yeah, Blood, Sweat and Tears, I think they come along down the same vein as the band and those sort of late 60s American rock bands. But yeah, I think that was pretty cool to get. Next up, there's one for John Magnus. Is Bruce Springsteen. Greetings from Ashbury Park, New Jersey. Bruce Springsteen. I only have Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, and I picked this one up in the charity shop just because I saw it there, and I had a spare quid, so I picked it up. And apparently this is a fairly good album, so I haven't listened to it yet, but I'll definitely give it a spin.